All right, let me help you get set up with the voice AI bot for your cleaning business. First things first, once you log into your CRM, go to the Season of AI tab. And if you haven't opted in yet, there should be a big button here that tells you to opt in, and you'll get free AI until the 31st of December. After that, you'll have to pay for it, but you get it free through the end of the year as long as you're subscribed to this CRM. So go turn that on first. Next thing you're going to want to do is go to settings, phone numbers. You'll need to register a phone number. And actually, if you're not going to be doing any text messaging, if you only want to use the voice AI to answer missed calls, then all you have to do is register a phone number here. You can pick a local number. If you use the filter right here and filter to the first part of any number, then you can type in your area code, and then you could find local phone numbers with that area code, right? So these phone numbers are pretty cheap to register. Go ahead and register one of them. Once you've got your phone number set up, head over to the voice AI agents section. I've already got an agent set up here, but I'll show you how to set one up because they're really easy to do. Hit create agent, give your agent a name, and I would just give it like a real name. I tend to call them Charlie, but you could call it, Bob, right? Bill. Let's say Jennifer. We'll try Jennifer because I think that's the name of the voice that we're going to use here. You can pick a voice that you like. There's a couple of options. And you put your business name in here. And we're just going to have this bot answer inbound calls. So it's going to say, hey, you've reached Tile Sparkle. We'll say this is Jennifer, just so the bot introduces itself. I feel like that makes it more, it makes it a little easier for people to engage with and talk with the bot. So, hey, you've reached Tile Sparkle. This is Jennifer. How can I help you today? Next thing you're going to want to do is give the bot some goals. If you're just getting started, I'd really recommend just use the basic goals here. You don't need to switch to advanced mode. I would ask the bot to collect name, email, and the contact's issue. If you absolutely have to get address in order to provide a good quote, then go ahead and ask for that. But I like to leave that off because I feel like a lot of people are not ready to give their address yet, but they're happy to kind of leave a message or description of what they want cleaned, and you can contact them back later. So I would do name, email, and then the contact's issue. You can choose to trigger a workflow when this call is completed, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. You can also get an email notification once the call is done. I would definitely set this up, and you can either send it to everybody on your account, or you can send it to specific people on your account, select a user, or you can send it to a custom email if there's somebody else that you want to get those calls. But I would turn that on just so you get notified. The next thing you can do, like I said, is you can trigger a workflow. Now, this is really useful because if you just turn on this notification, you'll get an email notification every single time you get a call, but nothing else inside of your CRM will happen. You can actually trigger a workflow, and you can have something happen automatically after the phone call is completed. I've set up a workflow called inbound call AI voice. We're going to choose that workflow, and I'll show you what that does in just a second here. So this is all set up now. You don't need to do anything else. You do not need to do the advanced settings. You can just use these basic settings. Next thing that you're going to do is you're going to choose a phone number. And I already have my phone number in use, so unfortunately I can't choose that one. But the phone number you just registered, it should be available in here. Select that phone number. You don't need to set working hours. I would actually recommend leaving this off. Let your bot answer calls 24/7 and then hit save. And your bot should be in business. So I'm going to cancel this because I already have one set up. Let me go and show you what that workflow does, by the way. This workflow right here, inbound call AI voice. So when somebody calls in and talks to the AI voice bot, afterwards it's going to trigger this workflow, and I'll show you what that means. So let me cancel this. We'll go out to automations, workflows, and here it is, inbound call AI voice. This is a really simple automation. All it does is it takes the person who called and it drops them into your lead pipeline. And your pipeline is probably going to say, lead pipeline or something like that, or new pipeline. Select your pipeline where you want the leads to go to. Select the stage that you want them to go to, new leads, whatever the stage is. I would put them into new leads. This will automatically pull in their name and name the opportunity after the person who's contacted you. Whoever called in, it's going to put their name right here. And then that's pretty much all you got to do. I mean, literally turn this on, select the pipeline stage that you want the leads to go to, and then publish this if it's not already published. Once that's on, every time you get a phone call, The bot is going to run a workflow automation after the call is done. It's going to send your leads into your lead pipeline right here into the new leads stage. And then you can follow up with that lead. You could send an estimate. You could follow up with them, book an appointment, whatever you want to do. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. One last thing, by the way, once you get this bot all set up, what you want to do is whatever phone number you've registered, it'll probably show right here. But if you're in here editing, you'll also see the phone number here. Take your iPhone or your Android, whatever kind of phone you have, and set up call forwarding on your phone. I would set up where your calls only forward if you miss a call. So if you don't answer, if someone rings you and you don't pick up the call, and it would otherwise be a missed call, then it should get forwarded to your new AI voice phone number, and the AI voice bot will pick up all of your missed calls for you. If you're not available at all, like let's say you go on vacation or you're going to be out of the country or something and you don't want to answer calls and you want the AI voice to handle it the whole time you're gone, then forward every single call that you get straight to this AI voice. That will actually get the calls over to the AI voice a lot quicker. So you got some options here. If you use something like Open Phone, it's really easy to do this. If you have Verizon, you may have to type in a code on your phone, like dial a code on your phone to turn on call forwarding, contact Verizon, or look it up on Google to see, or inside of your Verizon account to see how that works. A lot of other providers, you can set up call forwarding inside of your phone's actual settings. So inside of your iPhone or your Android settings. But if you don't see call forwarding options inside of your phone settings, then you may have to reach out to your network carrier, Verizon or whoever it is that you use. Okay. Let me know what questions you have. I hope this is helpful. And good luck with the AI voice. I hope it books a lot of jobs for you.